Alright. How was it? We're going to get rid of the output and say okay there. And exit out of there. Snapped again. Yeah. Refresh. Do 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 do. Upside down popcorn bucket. Only that is there we go. All right. Hopefully, people are back. We will check chat. Chat, we have how many people? 0 people watching. Nobody's watching! Okay. Even Vera isn't watching. Do. Oh. Uh-oh. How are you watching? It says 0 people are watching. That's not possible. That's not possible! That's a dangerous thing to say about parents. I mean...
Exploding. Keep clear. Bomb exploding. Keep clear.
Hey chat. Remember to give Puga a follow. He is here every week.
Every week? Make sure you guys follow on him. All the bombs. All the explodings. Oh, look at that! Even through all the bombs, Happy Wolf, you lived. You set off the bombs. Yet you lived. Uh-oh. Nah, we need to go to battle. Where's the battle at? Do I have the battle button on here? No, I don't have the battle button on here.
Oh my god, that is totally not pretty. So not pretty. Really not pretty. Oh my god, what the heck? Double not pretty. It stinks now. Oh my god.
Battle? Come on. Ah, there it goes. No, the camera's out of focus. Why is the camera out of focus? Battle. And it looks like Vera won right after Happy Wolf. Congratulations. That's some more stuff that I'm gonna have to be working on. Other buttons! Other buttons. I appreciate you spamming all those buttons. That tells me what I need to fix. Vera. Congratulations. Not that you really need the points. I need to make those useful once in a while, don't I? It's going for now. Okay. It's going for now. Well, hopefully it does okay. I do want to check what I'm outputting, though. I am outputting, should be outputting at 1080. No, look at it! Ow. Golly. Well, I was looking at the settings, too. Oh, my shoulder. I had no idea that creeper was coming. It really hurts. Oh, the shoulder. While I was looking at the settings, here you go, and kill me. You multiple me murderer. Yes, I did pull a Hitchhiker's Guide reference. Arthur, you multiple me murderer! Where is our stream? A stream is here, but that's not doing any sort of, like, information. Output? Streaming. Yeah, it should be 1080. Alright, well now I have a more direct look to what's happening. I need to fix my dreams. Yes, you do! But don't expect that you're the only one that needs to fix the redeems. You're not... Yeah. Oh, guys, have I mentioned?
Shout out!
Hey chat. Puka says you need to follow a Helmhouse Sea Strider. Click on a Helmhouse Sea Strider's name.
Yeah, it looks like we're good here. This material isn't gonna be useful anymore. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the material. If we put this at black. Okay, and then it goes straight to gray. That's good. Okay, that's what we want it to. That's what we want it to. We need to get rid of these guys. These guys don't mean anything anymore. Okay, and then this one doesn't mean anything anymore either. Ah! Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Maple. I am not going to attempt that. Well, wait. I can embarrass myself. That's the entertainment. Hold on. Zethmox. Zethmox Maple. Yes. I think that's correct. Perfect! Yes! I did it! Oh, I was actually hoping to embarrass myself.
That would be hilarious!
Alright, this one doesn't mean anything either, so we can get rid of that guy too. That one's gonna go away. And I think that's all the points. All the points? No, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Go away. And then you move on down. What is this? Join mesh. Oh, okay. That's cool. Had no idea you streamed on Twitch. Oh, thank you. Coming on in. Love the art. I appreciate that. When he goes back to old accounts that have his dead name, he just created a new dead name because he just changed his species, and some of his old accounts used his species on it. Now he has twice as many dead names. So when you say there's a dead name, do you mean like the bot account that I have for Sassy and Snarky? When, Foxo1?
Hey chat. Remember to give Puka a follow. He is here every week.
Right there. There we go. There's Sassy Snarky popping up. And yes, Farah, if you knew which line specifically Foxo said, you can pull them up. Most people can't, the less first try. Ooh, maybe? I don't know. Like, would Sassy and Snarky be considered a dead account? Because they really don't do anything except the bot. Not that they're really good for anything else. I mean, their fashion sense is still terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. I don't know why I allow them to dress me up at all. Sassy and Snarky. Fashion horses that don't do fashion well.
Hey chat. Wanna hear a joke?
No.
We all know where the Big Apple is, but does anyone know where the Mini Apple is?
I like that. I like it. Switch over here, switch over here. All right, so now that I have the simulation node working with them, I need to now go through the simulation nodes and find out to make sure that they are working. Also, I should probably get rid of some of these others as well. So, instanced object. Instance object, yeah, that's fine. Instance...
Oh, a treat
material.
For me. I love dried eggs and berries.
Get rid of that one. That one's
so good.
Yeah, material doesn't have anywhere to go, so we get rid of that one. Material gone. Go away. Thank you for feeding Foxo. So very nice of you. Until very recently, he was an honor demon. I can relate. I can very much relate on the demon part. As a matter of fact, why don't I? I can relate! Where's it at? Demon something.
That outfit is not looking too hot right now. You need something that looks prettier. Outfit change! Outfit change!
There it is. Demon! And then... go to here. I don't know why I'm proud of this outfit. I like it. Do. How folks just discard accounts? That's like littering to me. And then I'm terrible. I am terrible. That's like I got rid of only one account with a dead name. Others were just redeemed. Yeah. I don't do it too much right now, but I used to just make random accounts just for the fun of it. Like, I would be constantly making accounts. Like, I don't know. For me, it just felt like making something new again. It's just like, oh, there's possibilities here. And just, I wasn't doing anything other than creating an account and just browsing around on it. It felt new? I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed it. He goes with the Dark Shadow Purple Demons. You seem to go more traditional Red Imp style. Well... go with is a stretched term. See, I blame the horses for this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a blame horses. Blame horses. There we go. Yeah, it's your fault. They did this to me. I wonder if I have a command up. Is it, Puka Tango? No. It is not. Is that even a command? Commands, it needs to be a information. Puka lore. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh. Okay. It's just, Puka Demon. Alright, I think it's a Puka Demon. That video right there. That's why I blame the horses. The horses are terrible. Okay, so we got rid of that one. Instanced object we need, yes. Single and collection. I believe that one doesn't go anywhere either. Single and collection? Yes. That one doesn't go anywhere either. Single and collection. Delete you. Slap. Sometimes I really don't expect it. And it almost feels like somebody has taken a wet something and slapped me on the ears. 'Cause of my headphones, of course. Oh yeah, that's right, I have an energy drink. I'm not energetic enough. Oh! I've got to show you guys something. I found something at the store, and I'm not really sure what
Hey chat.
it is. Boxo, what the hell? There we go. Hold on. I gotta light it up or something like that. Maybe if I hold it towards the monitor, it'll get some light. Monitor's bright. Ooh. Or I could blind everybody in the process, too. Hold on. Google. White. There we go. I Googled the color white to make sure I have enough, light. There we go. How did you light up the room? I Googled the color. Oh, Vera, please add that to the quotes. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that'll do something. Will that do anything? No? Come on. You gotta do something. It says that it's supposed to be glow in the dark. What do you mean glow in the dark? I have a Capri Sun. Here, we're gonna go to the puppy cam. Whoop. Puppy cam. I have this. I have a Capri Sun Moon Punch. Limited edition Moon Punch. Like, I got it, and I'm like, I have no idea. Let's do a, I don't know, a Grimace Shake test on this. White Knuckle. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to do White Knuckle at some point. I do need to get through what I've been trying to for the past month or so, which is getting these characters to, fixed up properly, which is what we're doing with the simulation nodes. We're adding simulation nodes to the characters. So, alright. So, straws in. I don't know, is the liquid glow in the dark? I'm gonna hold that up to the light. Oh, wait, I'm set. Alright, so I'm getting some more light. Hold on. I don't remember quite adding. Oh. Add quote or quote add. I think it's like exclamation point, no spaces, with add quote, and then just the entire quote. Yeah. How did you light up the room? I Googled the color. Thank you very much for the 70 bits. I appreciate that. It didn't jump scare me. They've been trying to jump scare me all day.
Cheers 70.
Alright. Alright, let's go back to not outfit. Hold on. Is it glowing? No, it's not glowing. No, it's not glowing. And then neither is the Capri Sun. Yeah. Yeah, I was literally holding it in my hand to see if it would glow. But it didn't. Also, welcome on in, Kane. Want to make the effort to learn more Blender Unity for making props for my avatar. But I don't know when. Depending on what program you use for your character, you may not need to learn that much Unity. All you need to do is just create the object inside Blender and export it as the proper object. So, literally, you can just grab an object, make sure it's got a texture on it. Don't add in, like, metallic or anything like that, because I don't think that transfers. It's just literally the texture or color. And you export it as the proper file. I don't remember what the proper file is, but yeah, that's it. Because I can do the same thing with my V-Magic Mirror. Accessories. We can do acorn hat. Oh. I can have an acorn hat. Armadillo I haven't. Oh, I have an I voted armadillo pin. Good golly. That's huge. Bamboo forest. Oh no. I have an entire forest added as an object. The old bathtub for the hot tub live streams. A bow? Oh, I have a bow for the back of my shoulders. Oh, that's cool. Bubbles. Bubbles are an animation. I don't want to click that. Cage. Oh yeah, property of Imp and Skiz. Because I can't go anywhere. And Creeper. Creeper?
Observer Kine is rolling a d20. They are
Uh-oh.
going to rolling to see if I should sleep in a jungle.
Sleep in a jungle? What?
That's quite the task and impossible if you don't keep your wits about you. Your target is an 18. Good luck. 19. Oh, hoo! That's the way.
Whoa!
Oh, hoo. I like it. Oh, hoo, oh, hoo.
You were rolling to see if you should sleep in a jungle. And thankfully, you have the necessary skills and talent in order to go out there in the wild, get yourself a bed, not only a bed, but up in the trees, safe from not only the predators down below, but the insects that might be crawling in the tree. You are a legend. You get your bed made up, and you fall asleep fast. You get your 8 hours of sleep under the stars without a care in the world. Congratulations. All right, so we have the product created. This is the thingy that I needed to make. This guy right here allows me to switch between the different properties of all of the things. Oh, instanced collection. Ooh, that's another one I need to get rid of. Instanced collection doesn't actually exist anymore. Instanced collection, yeah, get rid of that one. And then you, get rid of you. Instanced object and instanced collection, yes, that's correct. Sequenced, recoloring, and type. All right, so now we need to go to all the other simulation nodes and add them back in. Because I had taken away all their thingies. Do I have it? Ah, particle recolor. Good. Because now I need to also add back in the output attributes, the name, so that way everything works properly. Particle type is a collection. Okay, good. Delta Ash works nicely. Firefly. Firefly works fine, but I want to make sure that... I want to see if I can get it to work with a single block. So instead of using a collection or an object that's external, I can use it internally. Grab a cube. Ta-da! Bring in a cube. And we should be able to recolor it if we give it a proper sequence recoloring. Let's see here. Default attribute. Yes. And actual attribute. Yes. Plug that in. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I need to add that in for everything here. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. Can I? Copy to selected material? There we go. That should add it in. Yes. Good. Alright, so now we have the recolored particle stuff in there as well. Good. And if we go to here, we should have that coloring. And then if we recolor this, yes. We go to yellow. We go to what? That yellow? Yes. Okay, maybe a little bit more orange. Alright, so now it's glowing. Yeah. It's glowing. Firefly works. Moth, Delta Ash, let me take a quick back look at this. Yeah, that's fine. And then small smoke. Smoke, simulation. Yes, that works fine. Moth. Moth needs to have the collection, yes, and you need to have collection selected. Good. Nether portal simulation particles. You should have small smoke selected, but now also... Oops. I also didn't fix Smoth. Smoth? Smog. Jeez. Output. Reparticle, there we go. Yes, nether portal. Nether portal, plug you in, yes. And you need to have purple. Purple glow. There we go. Simulation works, yes. Let's go to save here really quickly. Any stutters with the stream? Hopefully not. I think I fixed it. Not quite the situation that I wanted, but it is a situation. Let's see here. Potion particles. You also need attribute added in. Yes, I'm liking that it's all working properly. Because all these have the exact same node setup. Potion. And the only difference is the selections on these sides. So I can affect all of these guys, add in different features, such as this, without having to change too much. So we put this at purple. Go to you. And then you should be sequenced. What is happening? What is happening? Why are you only giving one particle? Hello? I have no idea. Let's go to collection. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, you're just very slow. Okay, I get you. Okay. Well, if we go to that, not go to collection, but we go to potion here. Should have somewhat of the same thingy, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. It does. It just needs to have the correct doohickey. We're gonna go to collection there. Just because it has collection anyways. Raindrops. Let's go to collection to you too.
Hello,
Yes.
Raiders. Please grab a pair of wings and a bag of dust. You're all going to be fairies from now on. Avoid any horses wanting to give you a contract. I wouldn't believe them.
Phantom Limb, how's it going? Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. Tis for Truth. Welcome on in. Kyle Vane. Hello.
Shout out.
Deep Sky Miner.
Oh no,
Welcome on in.
look out, Chad, it's a phantom.
It's a
Phantom Limb is the best. I don't sleep just so I can see them twice. Once in stream and then in the sky.
So very true, Foxo. Thank you for those inspiring words. But isn't it past your bedtime, guys? I'm pretty sure it's really late.
It's past your bedtime. It's past your bedtime.
Hey Chad, you can help support Buka with tips. Last time I helped out with tips, I knocked summiting over.
Whee! I love that video. I think I've done like 3 different videos of the new mob that's coming out. I'm trying to remember what the 3rd one was, but I know that I've done the Phantom and I've done the Creaking, like moments after it come out. It's like, hey, it's out now. We'll use that guy as our thing. Ah, back when I had time. Back on the old years. Sprinkles dust over making everyone sneeze. Excuse me, hold on. I think we're good. Wow, it's a lot of dust there. Don't you think? Murder phantoms and do. I don't know if I saw the Creaker one. Yeah. Do I have that one up here, or is that part of the lore? No, I do not. I do not have Puka lore video of that. think it's one of the later ones. It should be one of the later ones, right? I don't have too many more videos before that. And it's not the YouTube short. Because there's a YouTube short of the creaking too. That's right. There's a Mimi one of that one too. Alright, Skulk Soul stuff. This one, I'm pretty sure I don't have a particle emulation of it, but we can do collection to make sure that that's working properly. Good. Smoke simulation. Yep, that one's working properly. Snow particles. Snow particles across the universe. Boldly going forward because we can't find reverse. We should have some snow in here. Let's go over to you. Yeah, there it is. Do 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 do. Bo wa ba 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 bo. Bo wa ba 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 bo. What's the rotation on the scale multiplayer? Rotation, random active. No. Save! Good point. We gotta save it. We'll just go to collection. We'll just go to collection. That's okay. Collection. And then, let's see here. We want Sport. That was a fun game. If anybody's played Spore before. Collection. Oh, wait, no. That's just in a single object. Right. Alright, so single object, no sequencing. Yes. Waterfall. Particle recolor. We do want that one to be a collection. Yes, and then wind simulation, collection of leaves, and particle recolor. There we go. Alright. Now all the simulation nodes have been fixed, so that way we can customize them a little bit easier for what we're going to be needing for them. This is going to be the system that will be on their swords and maybe some of their items that they're carrying. This is what I want to use on it. Hope you are well. Have a fantastic day. Just rated, but got a little bit busy during chores. Cool. Raid was only a couple minutes ago. Don't worry. You're still within raid-ish time. So, now I have all of those working properly. I think Smoke is probably going to be the one that's going to be most effective. So, we'll give this guy a save. And we will bring in the Smoke. So, we want to go to Anderlecht. No, not Anderlecht. Well, Anderlecht is going to be one of them, but we want to go to Luke Animations is what we want to do. Let's do that. Open. We want to go to Rear Bop. Just Rear Bop. Luke Animations, there you are. Open up you. So Luke is pretty much done. We have Luke here. We've got their, whoa. Whoa. Why is the controls lagging? Whoa. Okay. Well, I can't apparently show you in that mode. That kind of drags everything down. Any hoozles. But we got mostly, Luke done here. We need to add some particle effects to the mask and maybe some extra shielding. And we do need to add some jewelry to them and a bandage, I think that is. I'm not sure what that is on their cheek. I'm assuming that that's some sort of, like, bandage. Oh, and we need to actually make their ears, too. Because we don't have ears on them. Yeah, we only have just that. And they should have some ears right down there. Okay, so that is the space where the ear is at. So let's do that. I'm trying to catch a butterfly. Alright, the mask has all sorts of features and controls in it. So the mask can actually do lip movement if it's being talked at. Talk at, talk through. Through? Through at. Want to make sure that we're done, got everything. Peach Blossom, yes, we did that. Roll, yeah, you failed on that roll. Hydrate, yeah, we did a hydrate. Change outfit to demon something. Roll d20, yes, you succeeded on that like a legend. And the save, yes. Gotta make sure we save. Alright. We need to bring in smoke and see where that's gonna set us at. Smoke. And let's see here. Large smoke, smoke simple torch area. Smoke simulation nodes. Here we go. This is what we're after. We need to bring this into Luke, but not just Luke, but the mask as well. So we bring this guy on in. And we have the collision items that we don't really need. And we want this to pair itself with the Minecraft Fox player. So, if we take this guy and we say, hey, can you pair yourself with the Minecraft player Fox? Over here. There we go. So, now, anywhere that I drag... Oh, where's, yeah, there's Luke. So anywhere I grab him and move him over. Oh, you're not actually attached. Whoops. Wait a minute. I thought you were attached. Hold on. Relations. Relations. Oh, you don't have any relations. Oh. Well, that's silly. Control P, parent to object. Nope. Wrong one. Parent to bone relative. I'm silly. Okay, so now if we grab Luke, we should bring the smoke along with us. Okay, good. So, now... Alright. Maybe? Alright, let's go ahead and shrink this down a bit. We do want to bring down the size of the instances. That's clear. So scale multiplier. Let's go ahead and bring that down. Way down. Yeah. Something like that. And then we want to bring down the instancing area. The geometry side is 1 by 1. We don't need that. We need something that's... Okay. Not 1 by 1? Hello. Layout. Right down here. Alright, we want... Geometry side, here we go. Ah, here we go. Bum. That's still far too big. We need to go -1 here. There it is. Okay. So now that we have that, I need to increase its density to make sure that it's all coming from just a singular point. That's where I want it to come from. Alright, and then you need to move in this way to there. Radio X. Nope, you're fine. Right there. Okay. And then we bring it down still further. Yeah, there. And you need to have your size brought down still even further. Random scale. Random scale maybe needs to come on down a bit here too. Yeah. Alright, so now what does this look like? Whoop, I'm on that. I need to go to there. Good-ish. Good-ish. Alright, let's give this guy a save. I'm not sure if it's quite going to work. So, what we're going to do, because... yeah. It is going to work. It is going to work. Sweet. Because if we drag you over here and then we restart it... Yeah. And then we take you, grab Y, and then we drag you this way. Perfect. Yeah. That's going to work. Because the little particles are spawning wherever this guy is. So that means that this system still works. The object follow. Perfect. I love the system. Love the system. And yes, it is kind of my own creation. If you guys wish to use it for any of your projects, download. It is for free inside there. It doesn't have quite the same exact features as I have right now, since I kind of changed things around a little. There we go. Alright, so we have the
Hey, chat.
smoke working, at least.
I bet Puka is munching on some pepper jack cheeses. What do you like to munch on? Nom nom.
Actually, no, we're not munching on pepper jack cheeses. We're out of pepper jack cheeses, which is kind of weird. Slack lizard!
Unknown 5372 is rolling a d20. They are going to dump another water bucket on Puka in the desert.
In a Oh, wow, thank goodness.
That's quite the task, near impossible if you don't keep your wits about you. Your target is an 18. Good luck. 13.
13.
This doesn't look good.
So, we've moved on from the ballroom. We've moved way far beyond the ballroom. Just outside, because for some reason this mansion that we were having the ballroom in was in the middle of a desert. Since you seemed set on actually dumping a bucket of water on me, I went outside, and you followed me. But you didn't bring your bucket of water. You're like, oh no, I forgot to bring the bucket of water. And now you're looking around in the desert to find some water, and it ain't there. You just simply fail. You're in the middle of a desert, trying to dump a bucket of water on me. I would have enjoyed the water, too. But you didn't get it. Why in the middle of the desert? Slack Lizard, how you doing? Good to see you. S-O at Slack.
Shout out!
No.
Hey chat. Puka says you need to follow a Slack Lizard. Puka, do you have water on that desk? Drink it. Lap 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 lap. Drink it like this.
Very good.
Lap 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 lap. Drink it like this. Hey chat. Did Puka or any of the mods shout out any friends recently? Get on that or something.
Yes, we did. As a matter of fact, we did, Foxo. Thank you for reminding us. Gotta make sure we promote our friends. Do. Redeem the Foxo jokes. I'm doing great.
Hey chat. Wanna hear a joke? I made a belt out of watches once. It was a waste of time.
I was just making a joke about that at work yesterday. I'm talking about how the grandfather clock has a face and arms, and that it's very tall, but that the pendulum, that's towards the waist area, so that would be a waste of time. Same type of joke. Unfortunately, you did not scare me. I do appreciate the try, though. Thank you very much for trying to scare me. Slack, I am absolutely loving Mixitup. In case you're wondering, if you're thinking about using Mixitup, I absolutely love it. It has helped out with motion a lot. I can now sequence things properly. If someone were to spam a bunch of redeems, it works. Not only that, Slack. If I ever do the chaos again with you, I can now automatically add and remove redeems to my redeem list. So instead of having to manually put in everything or turn them on and off, Mixitup will turn on and off my redeems for me as long as I make those redeems in the first place through Mixitup. Then I can do whatever I want with it. Change its name, color, how often it's redeemable, points, all that fun stuff. Awesome little system. So I'm all set. If If you ever invite me back to Chaos. Oh no, I dropped the Cheerio. Alright. So, we have smoke, but I'm not sure if we want smoke. Well, we might want smoke. I'm going to increase its density quite a bit, actually. Do I want smoke out of the eyes? It might be a good idea. No, that timing really does need to slow down. Wow. I think it's gravity or velocity. Velocity. We need to bring that velocity down quite a bit. Yeah. Because we actually just want it to kind of like permeate out because we're actually going to be moving forward. So instead of jettisoning itself out of the eyes, we need to make sure that that actually just kind of trails out. Yeah. Alright, something like that. That seems better. That, if you didn't know, got home. Oh. No. But that's good. I guess I'm out of the loop on everything. Yeah, I'm not even sure why. I guess I wasn't told. Ow. Oh, I just swallowed that so wrong. Bigger update then. Holy crud. So they got out of the hospital with good news, right? Ugh. They were able to remove the... Oh. Okay. Good golly. Well, I'm kind of glad that, we've had the lack of communication because we can just skip right to the good part, right? That's kind of the third-party worry. I had to worry through that with one of my nephews. Yeah. So, get to skip right to the good part. Yeah. Everything is currently good. Good. Look. Currently. Yeah. They were able to remove the tumor kidney as well. No signs of the tumor spreading, but there was a growth hair in a sac containing the tumor, and so he will have to go through chemo. For sure, but things have went. Go to the again. Oh, well, then you guys got to make sure you go support Mr. Slack Lizard, who I've already shouted out, and we're at. That's right. There's no autocomplete. I've got to do Gen Firer. Gen Firer.
Shout out.
Look
There
at
you
Gen
have a
Fire.
custom one.
This fairy makes things slightly burning.
Slightly burning. There we go. And then Vera should have their own one if we could actually get Vera Ty. We gonna get the right one? No, we didn't! Vera, you see if you can do that. Do the right one! Do. You know, I gotta ask you, Vera, do you like the randomosity between this and the other gen, or would you rather have control over it? Because I can give you control over that, by the way. So we need to give you some piercings. I'm not quite sure. No, you weren't able to do it either. Ugh. What the hell? What the hell? Why weren't you able to do it? So we now need... We need some lip piercing that is about off to the side. It's kind of like a cheek piercing. So let's go ahead. It's just a couple of blocks. Let's go grab those. You need to go into the Luke section. And shrink you down real far. Real far. There we go. Bop. Real far. There we go. And then we can just do a... mirror. There it is. And we want to do that in the Z direction. There we go. Good. Move you on over. And I kind of want to angle it just a little bit. I know that he has it straight up and down, but I'm going to angle it a little bit. You are going to be... I think you should be attached to the mouth bone. That would be interesting. Okay, let's do that. Let's do a Control P, parent to bone relative. That way, when the mouth moves, the actual piercing moves, too. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We just need to give you a little bit of a coloring and metallicness. Put you there. Put you on metallicness. Ah! I wanted the randomness. Okay. Well, Vera, it looks like you're failing, but me, Verita, I can win. Why didn't it go? Why didn't? What? Fair? Oh, I didn't spell. I can win doesn't even spell it right. Ah! Grab more drink. Think your app broke it. No, I didn't break it. I'm just unlucky. Ah! Didn't work. You did make me think that there was somebody at the door, though. Didn't scare me, but it did make me wonder. It didn't scare me, but it did make me wonder. What are we here for? What for? What for? You made me think, what for? Cheek piercing. There we go. And then we need to bring on in another cube. Or shrink this guy down. Ring it down. Shrinky rinky dinky. Shrinky rinky dinky. Good enough for you? Alright. Can't work at all. Do I still have an animation? You should.
You can help support Puka with tips.
Slack.
Last time I helped out with tips, I knocked something over.
Slap. There we go. I need to add yours into there. Because you have your animation. I want to at least do that. Let's go to moderation control here. Moderation control! And then what we can do, and this is why I like the Mixitup, I'm able to copy these commands. It doesn't do everything. If you actually look inside of my moderation on the Discord thing, there's a couple things that it's not doing properly. Oh, wait, that's set channel points. No. I want shout out. Give me shout out. Here we go. All right, shout out. We want... Come on. Load up. There we go. We want to have a Genfire copy is what we want. If we do Genfire and copy you, move you up. There we go. You're going to be called Slack Lizard. There we go. And then we want to do command of Slack maybe or. No, that's right. Contains Slack and then Lizard. Okay, yeah. Because it doesn't need to be specifically that. It just needs to have that saying in there. Right. And then we go to Motion Studio. It's a lizard. No. It's a pair of pants. No. It's Slack Lizard. There we go. Now we got it. Check out Genfire. There we go. This. Follow this pineapple pizza loving guy. There we go. And then we wait a couple seconds. 4 seconds, and then overlay, we need to browse, and we grab onto... Why did it not grab that one? Script. Streaming resources, video. Where is Slack Lizard at? Slack. Oh. Lizard. No, okay. Do we have Slack Lizard somewhere in here? It should be here. Or did I not use it because... Did I not add it to this because it wasn't part of that? Jump scare. Layout, patron, subtext, watchful. Okay, so we need to copy you into here. Where are you located? You should be inside of... Are you entering projects? Puka projects? No, not Puka projects. We want to go to Slack Lizard. Where are you at? Slack Lizard. Thumb no. Portal sounds. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love the portal sounds. Hold on. I absolutely love those portal sounds that I made for you. This thing, I think. Absolutely love that. That is just a wonderful sound. An absolutely... Oh, wait. It didn't come through. It didn't come through! Hold on. Try that again. Yeah. Just that chugga. Oh, that's such a good sound. Such a good sound. Where is thumbs? Community scans. Music is played. And I don't want this song. Something better. Thank you. Community scans. Backup? No. Doesn't look like I have it here. Do I need to go into... Oh! Oh, that's right. I need to download it. Trigger fire. Trigger fire. Trigger fire. Trigger fire. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Do 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 do. Spider, derp, Jen, watchful. Where's... Ah, there you are. There you are. Download. Download that back into here. Grab you, drop you in there. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. And now, if we save this guy... Oh, wait. Nope, we gotta still do one more thing. Slack Lizard. We need to go to Default and add you in. Add clause. Contains. Slack Lizard. Copy, paste. Save. There we go. Now that should be everything. We should be able to do SO at Slack Lizard, and it should do the sequence.
Shout out!
It's a lizard. No, it's a pair of pants. No, it's Slack Lizard. Follow this pinnable pizza-loving guy.
Oh no! I have the wrong audio too. Whoops. Whoops. I have the wrong audio. Shout out. There we go. We have Slack Lizard, overlay image. Wait, sound. Here we go. This can go away. I can just duplicate this guy. Make sure that doesn't have any sound, and then this guy can have the sound on in, but no size. So 1 1, and that should do okay. Oh wait, that's right. We need to not put you there, but default. Default should be okay there. And then this took more than 4 seconds, so we're going to put you at 6 seconds. Or 7. 7 seconds. Save. And then that should do the correct shout out. Shout out at Slack Lizard. Slack Lizard.
Shout out!
It's a lizard. No, it's a pair of pants. No, it's Slack Lizard. Follow this pinnable pizza-loving guy.
Pinnable? Pinnable. There we go. Now it works. Perfect. Pinnable. I'm going to keep it at pinnable because I'm terrible. Because you don't like pineapple. No, it's pinnable. It's pineapple pizza. I just had some yesterday. We need these two sides to inset is what we need it to do, so that we can kind of have like this weird bandage. I'm wondering if it's like kind of like a fantasy or sci-fi type bandage. Not sure. Inset face. Where are you at? Inset face. Inset face. Do. Then we kind of scale on inwards. There we go. Perfect. Up, nope. We want to select edges, because those two edges there did not quite do proper. Whoop, nope. Edges. Dang it, I deselected it. There we go. Grab that selection, and I want to bring it back this way again. See if I can, and kind of shrink inwards on median point. There we go. There we go. Maybe that'll work better. So that should have those faces working properly there. You kind of need to move inward a bit more, too. That's better. That's much better. Do 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 do. Ba 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 do do ba ba ba. We want what coloring on this? It's gray and then a white inner. So might as well just do colors. Alright, white inner, plop, and then a gray outer. Kind of a gray, is it a blue? No, it's just straight gray. Okay. Straight gray. All of you is going to be straight gray, except for these two faces right here are going to be the inner white. Right there. Assign. There we go. Give you a save. That should make that look okay. Alright, so we have the piercing right there. We have the bandage right on the face. We now need to have that sword, axe, and shield. I kind of want to make a axe and shield for myself, but I'm unsure if I should. Because I'm not great at pixelated art, but I might give it a try for this.
Hey chat. Oh, you. Did I say it right?
Oh, you? Oh, you? Foxo. No, you did not... No, you did not say it right. Oh, you. Did... It's supposed to be ooh-woo. Foxo just tried to say ooh-woo and could not. Well, now that's taken care of. Now I know if he can say ooh-woo or not. He can't.
Well, not so very clever, are you, text-to-speech?
Yeah. See? There I can say it correctly. Why can't you? Then again, that's text. I hear it correctly. Do 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 do. I'm wondering if how I should stretch this out. I stretch it out like this? No. Stretch it out like this. Yeah, there we go. That stretches out properly. So I just need to grab those correct facings there and pull it that way. There we go. I guess I should orientate this correctly too. It is kind of just brought in as like so. There we go. And then bring it this way. And then bring it this way. There we go. Onto head bone, Control P. No, wait. Control P, bone relative. Ta-da! Perfect. You are a bandage. Band-aid. Band-aid. Yes. And then... armor layer. Where's this guy at? Oh, cheek piercing. Band-aid. Yeah, that's all in there. That's all in there properly. I'll stick with Owo. Owo. Oh, by the way, if any of you are here that are new-ish, there is, of course, the option to automatically add a phrase to Foxo's random sayings. Every now and then, Foxo will pop on up and say something. They have all sorts of phrases that they can say. You can add to that list. It's kind of like a text-to-speech, but it's persistent. It stays around. Every now and then, it'll say, the ghost of chats past. Ooh. No. Alright. So, what do I need to do for these weapons? Part of me is wondering if I should put these things on a type of material, and then I could make the shape of the axe. I don't know if I can make the coloring of the axe. There is the possibility that I might be able to make this inside of Blender too. Let's bring in a shield and see if we can bucklerize it at least. Alright, so we want to go to assets and we want to bring in a shield. Shield, there it is. Hello. Normal shield. Hello, shield. How you doing, shield? Let's move you on over to here, see if I can bucklerize you. Bucklerize. Now, their
Oh look,
shield is a
Verta
little...
wants to add a phrase to my list. The messages. Oh wait, who put that into my mind?
He can say "oh whoa" though. He can say "oh whoa." He cannot say "ooh woo" though. Congratulations, Foxo. You're only 50% useful. Who put that into my mind?
Oh, whoa. Put thoughts into mind. Oh, whoa.
That can be taken terribly. Oh no. It looks like they were using a wood texture for that. Oh, that's an outline. I was wondering what these lines were here too. Okay, bucklerize. We're gonna want to kind of split you around, aren't we? Let's do that. Oop, there we go. Let's go to there, and we want to split you down, and then we want to split you down. Good. I think what we can do is grab some of these points. Kind of like squeeze a little bit. I'm wondering if I want to keep the same UV wrappings on this thing, or what's going to happen if we do that. So we're going to focus mainly on you. We're going to go into here. Oh, you're already kind of warping a bit. Alright. So it doesn't look like we're going to be too good at whatever we're going to try here. Correctional facings. Let's see what happens when we grab these guys and kind of push them down. Alright, so it doesn't actually do that well. So we'll just need to not correctional face these guys. Kind of move these guys down a bit. But it does take out that, which is probably why they actually put a wood texture rather than a shield texture. Alright, that makes sense. Let's not just focus on that guy. Let's grab this guy in here too. Focus on that, so that way we can get this somewhat better. Alright, I'm in a thinking process. We want to grab these corners and kind of like move them on in. Down and then inward. There we go. Gotta move them up a little bit too. Yeah. Alright, good. And then we are doing through it. Yeah. We're doing through. Blooming Cow, how's it going? Good to see you, yo. Yeah, the Peach Bottom Blossom is now available. Yes. Yeah, it is. Blossom. Peach Blossom. Peach Blossom, not Peach Bottom. Not... Sigh.
That outfit is not looking too hot right now. You need something that looks prettier. Outfit change!
Alright then.
One of these days, I'm actually gonna be able to talk English, and everybody will understand me. You'll see.
So absolutely atrociously silly about my own language.
Not very good.
Moo. A blooming moo. We want one of these blocks, and we want to take you... What? Not you, though. Go away. And we want to move you up to here, and kind of like turn you around. Come closer. Look up and see. Stars like between sun and the sky. Yeah, which one? What song is this? This is... Oh, this is Zelda. Oh, no wonder it sounds so familiar. Peach, just fly. Fly to the sky of gold. Alright, you might have made the best Puka outfit ever. I don't know. I think in terms of Genfire, I'm not sure if it's an outfit. I would call it an outfit. The horses will call it an outfit. I'm not sure the Gen would call it an outfit, though. The plants tend to be a bit, sparse. That's the good word that I'm looking for. Sparse. The plants are very sparse. Let's see here. If we go to game mode. That's right. The game mode is a thing in this. I keep forgetting about that. Default, and we go to game locomotion. Yeah, we go to here. And you can see that, yeah. It's not... Those aren't gray stripes, by the way. Yeah, those aren't gray stripes. No! Hold on, I need a... The locomotion still has the same problem. Same problem. Twist up the legs. There we go. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. Those aren't gray stripes. Do 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 do. Whoop! Nope. Spin this way. There you go. I kind of want it to be... Well, I mean, the I kind of like it to have a single diamond in the center, rather than a circle. Yeah, I like the diamond rather than the circle. Hopefully they're okay with that. I think they said that I can have some liberties with it, too.
Hey, chat. Remember to give Puka a follow. He is here every week.
Every week. Make sure you weekly follow. Not strongly follow, but weekly. Because we are here every week. It is not a strong follow, it is a weak follow. Ah! Why are you? Okay, there we go. Move you on down. Nah! Wow. What is happening here? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. There we go. Much better. Alright, right about there is nice and bucklery. And then we're going to have to grab these ones too. Kind of move them up a little bit more bucklery. Better. Good. Good. Now we need to get this guy. Where are you? There you are. Move you on down. Move you on in to there. That's about good. Actually, we're gonna do that with all of them. That's right. We're gonna grab each one of these guys and kind of move them on in a little bit. So we'll just move them on in until they pass that lip there. There we go. Now we can take these guys, kind of like stretch them on inward. Not yet. That's right. We still need to get one of these guys in the corner, don't we? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-bum. There we go. Best outfit ever. Oh. Stomach was feeling weird. I had to put some Cheerios in my face. Sorry. That's right. La 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 la. Welcome on in, good googly. We need to get in a little bit more pointy things. A little bit more pointy. Take these points, drag them on in. Should make it a little bit more pointy. There we go. I'm wondering if I can get away with doing some geometry nodes on these guys to get those little rivets around here too. Might be able to. It's kind of like putting a point in the middle of each face too. Those rivets actually don't complete the circle around, do they? Do I need these sections? Probably not. We'll go ahead and just get rid of these sections. Delete faces. There we go. And now I want to add in a grouping. Let's add in group. This is riveting. Riveting. We will put the riveting group on these faces. Because I should be able to put a rivet in the middle of each face. A sign. Assuming that it will. Let's give this guy a Savaroni. Go to geometry nodes. Go down to here. We should be able to add in a new geometry node and go to texture. Yeah. We should be able to Shift A, search, mesh to points. We want to turn mesh to points. And we want to turn the faces into those points. And it will take the center of those guys, join geometry, center of the faces that I just added to the group as points. Ta-da! Why aren't you doing faces, though? I just wanted faces. Not the edges of every... Oh, that's right. We need to do an attribute. Attribute. Named attribute. Named attribute. Here we go. That's right. I actually need to select that. To riveting. And then we do an attribute into selection. And it does the faces, but I was just hoping that we would get just the faces. Edges, no. Vertices, no. It should give me just the faces, but it's not. Radius. Oh, that's the radius of the points. Oh, okay. No. What if we were to... What if we were to do a separate geometry, and we were to just take exactly those faces? Instead of the points, we just want the faces to separate. No. Separate selection. Geometry. Delete. Delete geometry. Delete geometry. Delete geometry. Face. Only faces. Or no. All. No. Yeah. Only faces. And we plugged you in. Okay. Plugged you in. What's coming out of here? Okay. It is deleting extra faces on there. Why? Okay. Selection, only the face. It is grabbing more than just the face. Is there a way that we can reduce the selection? Is there a way to reduce the selection as a group? What about material selection? If I were to actually select a completely different material, why is this giving me terrain? Let's try something else. Okay, so we're gonna need to remove this guy anyways. Let's add in a new material, and we want this one to be, riveted area. What if we do that? Riveted area as the group. So we do an assign to that, and then instead of a attribute, we do a material selection. And material selection, and we grab just this area. No. Oh, we need to actually grab them. Riveted area. Bingo! That's what does it. There we go. Now we've selected only those faces. That's what we wanted. Good. So, if we were to just select those as our dots, would that work? Like, let's remove this guy, bring in this guy, and then bring this in. Ta-da! Okay, now we've only selected the faces that we want for those things. It's kind of a roundabout area, but, I mean, it's fine. It'll work. So now we can add on instance on points. Instance on points. We can add in a cube into this area. Bring down the size. Ta-da! And now we have rivets on every single side there. If we had the normals, can we grab the normal directions? So if we do capture attribute here, points, and I want to grab the normal direction from here. Actually, point, face, normal. And then we did the rotation on that guy. It doesn't seem to be due. Let's do align. Rotation. Align rotation. Align rotation to vector. Okay, let's bring that into that end. Okay, no. Let's bring vector into there. No, no. Y, Z, Y. Nope. Nope. Y, X, Z. Nope. Well, that's not gonna do. Now edit. Point. What if we do it from this end? And we grab the normal direction from here to plug it into there. That does even less. Okay. Yeah, that does even less. Okay, well. Screw that then. Screw you. Then we will just keep it flat like that. Yeah, we'll just keep it flat like that. And then reduce the size just a little bit more. There we go. And now we have riveted sections. Perfect. And now there's an up and down to it too. What the scout?
Hey chat.
What the
Do you
Sigma?
have a persona? Mine is a fox. I bet you didn't guess that. It's because I'm a fox in real life.
I never understood Foxo when he said that. I mean, his persona is a fox when he's a fox. I mean, isn't it supposed to be, you know, your online, like, identity? I mean, I guess... Foxo's weird. Foxo is weird. So, we don't need this terrain. This needs to go away. Yeah. Let's take you away. And then... Whoa, wait. It needs to change. So, I'm thinking that this gets changed completely. Because... Doobie-doo. You... attribute. Oh no, P. Principled, BSDF. And then we want. Hello. What are you? Go away. That's not how that works. We want these guys popping on in. And we want a wooden base, at least. So, block. We want some sort of a wooden base, or plank, dark oak. Yeah, let's grab a dark oak. Plug that guy on in. Roughness all the way up. Let's plug this into there. That'll be good. Specular. Let's plug that guy in. QRI. Good. Maybe not. Let's just keep the roughness just a little bit lower. Good. Then we want to take all of this, unwrap, UV cubic projection. That should give us a little bit of leeway there. Cubic. Not cubic. I'm sorry. Closest. Closest. There we go. Good. Riveting. We're gonna wanna take this riveted area, give it a metallic section, and then duplicate it so that we don't fiddle with the coloring of the rim, as well as the changing how the geometry nodes works. So we are going to give you also some texturing. We need to just give you an iron block here. Iron, no. Let's do anvil. Anvil. That looks better. I like that. Closest. I like that. Yeah. Metallic. Let's add a little bit metallic in. And then roughness. Add that in. Good, good. Specular. What? Nope, 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 nope. We want that. Tint. Very good. Good, good. Now we need this to be duplicated. So we need another one with riveted area. Whoop. Riveted area. Duplicate it, and this is going to be just shield area. Shield area, or I'm sorry. Shield metal. Shield metal, there we go. Now we can go in to the other sections here to make sure that we have ourselves a good coloring. Nope. Nope. There we go. Good, good. Assign. There we go. Good, good. Assign. Much better. Right? Checking something and got hit with double puka voice. Yeah. But set material. There we go. There we go. That looks good. I like that a lot. Yeah. I think that looks good. I'm gonna save. Good, we got Buckler. Well, welcome Awake. I thought your name was Happy Wolf, not Awake. Oh. Where are you dancing? Are you doing like an interpretive dance? And you are pretending to be the ocean. So therefore, you are awake. Right? I've guessed your interpretive dance without even seeing it. I'm genius. So, how do I want to make a sword and an axe? There's multiple ways that I can do this, and I'm not sure I want to. Should I try pixel art? Should I try my hand at pixel art? I could give it a shot. And I could make some of Anderlex's weapons while we're at it, too. I gotta think of what to have for Anderlex, because we know what we want for Luke. We know we need an axe and we need a sword. But what do we have for Anderlex, though? What type of weapons? I'm thinking, like, one of them is going to be a blade. Anderlex is going to be kind of like this, more magic-focused, fighter. So, they'll have a dagger, and they'll have some sort of, like, spell ready as well. But both of them are going to be kind of, like, enchanted. Well, of course the spell's going to be enchanted. The spell's enchanted! No, the spell's not enchanted. It's practical. You got that practical spell. It's called alchemy. Bleach to the eyes. Alright, so we need to... Yeah, we need to do some pixel art, I'm thinking. Alright. Let's get rid of that, so that we don't have that in the background bogging us down. Let's go to Photoshop. Alright, so we want something that's a little bit more than 16 by 16. Do we want 32 by 32? Is that something that we want? We could do something like that. Let's do a new, or we could do 64 by 64. 32 by 32 or 64 by 64. Maybe if I restrict my pixels, it might be better. So let's go with 32 by 32. 32 by 32. And let's do a create. Alright, so we got our setup here. We need to get rid of our background. Oh, we need to do that. Okay, now we can get rid of our background. We need to make a sword. How do we sword, yo? How does one sword? Oh yeah, that's right. Photoshop sucks! Oh my gosh. I forgot how bad this is. Oh my gosh. I absolutely hate Photoshop. Screw this. Nope. Forget it. Oh my gosh. I am irritated beyond belief. Oh my gosh. So I can't use Photoshop for some reason. I don't know why. But I've tried to use a pen and such for Photoshop, but I can't. I can't use Photoshop. Because when I drag to draw on something, I drag to draw on something, it only goes halfway through it. Halfway. And then, if I hold down the button, it might catch back up. But if I let go halfway through that drag of the pen, it will only draw halfway. Photoshop is absolutely terrible. Please, if you're not locked into something like that, do not ever use Photoshop. They are an atrocious company that asks for too much. I have to have it for other reasons. But yeah, Photoshop is absolutely terrible. Please never use Photoshop. But do I have Krita? Yes, I do have Krita. Let's go ahead and open up Krita. See if we can do something with that. We do have a tablet. And then I'm thinking what we do is actually kind of pixelate it down. I think that's what we can do. So, why is it so wide? Why are you so wide? You are in my other two monitors. Okay, new image.
Hey chat. Did you know the apartment you see right now is playable as a minigame?
It
Sassy or
is!
Snarky? Can you give the chatters a link to the motion game Puka made?
There we go. Alright. Now we want to create a 64 by 64 and see if we can do something with that. Alright. So, size 1. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. And I want to see if we can draw... Okay. So we have a 64 by 64 pixel image here. It actually might be too much. I'm gonna need to do a new one. Yeah, we're gonna need to do 32 by 32. Because 64 by 64 is way too much. Create. Yeah. Go away. No, I don't want to save. And then drag you. Okay, that might be better. That might be better. Yes. And then we're gonna want to figure out about how much we can... Come here, gimme. Okay, so we don't have that. We want an opacity of 100. But how do we make better? How do we make better? Yeah, I want to make better opacity on single stroke. How do we do? Normal? Burn? We want that. Maybe? I'm hoping that'll work. So, if we take this and we kind of... Alright, that does better. That does better, but we don't want to fall off on this at all. How do we not has a fall off? No fall off. Diameter, 5 pixels. No, we want, like, less than a pixel. And then density, 1 horizontal. Spacing, I don't know what spacing is. Okay. Nope, okay. We go back to here. Okay. Go back to here. Nope, okay. We want to undo all that. I have no idea what spacing does, but apparently it does something. It does something! Spikes. Spikes? Spikes. Okay. Let's grab you and... better-ish ratio of... No. No. Okay, that does that. Fade. Horizontal and vertical. Okay. We want to... Alright, I think that's better. No? Circle, square. Yes, default, soft, Gaussian. No. Wow, no, soft. No, even worse. Default. Default, soft. What if we did that? Nope, that didn't do anything. Softness. Nope. That did nothing. That did nothing. Okay, default. If you got any of you guys know Creedom, let me know. Got rid of it. Expensive rubbish. Yes, it is. Photoshop is expensive rubbish. Spikes. I don't know what spikes are. Okay, well, I'm getting more of the results that I want. Okay. Backing off. Randomness, 0. Density, 100%. Diameter, even smaller. Okay, well, that didn't help me at all. Size, ratio, pressure. What's a ratio? What is basic, anyways? Oh, hello. Hold on. What? Hold on. Hold on. This might be what I need. We want, no, I can't put in numbers. I gotta slide it. Oh my gosh. Seriously? I have to slide the thing? Can I get to a 1 pixel? There's a half a pixel. Okay, well, I mean, that might actually work. Okay. You. You know what? Actually, yeah, you might work. Okay, hold on. That might be okay. Spacing. 0. That's a bit better. Okay. Spacing? No. Oh, auto spacing. Oh, no. Radio. Let's see here. Size? What is the size of this thing? No. Size should be pretty small. Spacing. Okay. Fade. What's fade? Oh. 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 Fade. No. No. Yeah, I don't... Speed, fuzzy stroke. What is fuzzy stroke? Huh. Ah. Okay. No, not fuzzy stroke then. Oh no. And then pressure, fuzzy stroke. Perspective. Alright. Well, I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. That's the closest I'm gonna get to basically a straight straight line that I want. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so you are pretty good. So we're going to bring you down to nearly a pixel. Okay, good. Now we want to make sword, is what we want to do. What? Hey. Hey. Why do you work there? You don't... Ah, there you go. Ah! Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No. There we go. For goodness sakes. Okay, there we go. Now... Nope. Oh. Oh, wait. Is it this way? Is it that way? No. Alright. That's better. That's better. Much better. Okay. Good. Now we can deal with that. Now I've set up things. Alright, we want sword. Is this really 16 by 16? Seems like a lot. Alright. I do want to bring in that. Get like a rough outline of where I want everything. I kind of like a one-sided blade. So let's go this way. And then let's go. Do we want that there? How do I erase now? Eraser. Size, definitely not that big. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Now we're actually getting somewhere. I like this. Maybe a smaller hilt. Smaller blade. Crack this off a little. I think that's looking better. That's better. FYI, I'm not the greatest artist in the entire world, and I'm trying to do something that I have never done before. Here we go. Much better. Puka tinkering, yep. I'm doing great, Pooks. I'm not so sure about that. You lying.
Hey chat,
Are you a lion? I thought you were a cow. Oh no!
if you sub to Puka, you can use the tail swish emoji. It's super popular. Yay, yay tail swish.
Yeah, tail swish. You know, I should probably... I want to do something here. I'm going to get distracted again. Puka says, or Foxo says, not Puka says. Foxo. Sassy and Snarky do all sorts of things. Maybe what I also want to do is do a command here. I want to do a command. Let's do a conditional here. Let's take the Cameron JK thingy here. And we're going to just say if there is something that says tail swish or add clause Foxo response comma paste contains tail swish you are going to do not a chat message. You are going to do a command. Which command? You're going to do a chat command. One for this. Emote by command. You are going to do tail swish. Is what you're going to do. And that one should do this, right? Hello. Run command tail swish. Why don't you run? Hello? Tail swish? Run? No. Come on. Emote by command. That's what it should be. Oh! Emote by command. No. It doesn't have that. Oh, right. It doesn't have that. It has... Oh, no. I can't do that. That's gonna be a difficult one. I'm gonna have to do something that says instead, not that. I'm gonna have to do a chat message. Chat message, bring it on in. We can do the tail swish too. What if we do tail swish? What if we did that and then did that? No, why didn't that work? It should be that, shouldn't it? Emote by command. Tail swish. Yeah. Tail swish. Tail swish. Why don't you work? Huh. You can't. Tail swish. That works. Right. That doesn't work. Send as streamer. Wait a minute. No. No. Well, screw that then. Well, no. I'm gonna do it the other way. What's the other way? I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this. That's what's gonna happen. Tail swish. We want to take this guy and do a... We want to do an overlay image. That's right. Let's do an overlay. Overlay images. Add that in. It is going to be an image. It is going to be default for 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Image path. All. Copy. Floppy on in. Good. 250 by 250. Okay, position is going to be random. It's going to be anywhere from 300 to 1620. Woo! Not that much. There we go. And anywhere from 30 to 780. There we go. Minimum is... Oh. Okay. 30. Okay, good. Animation. Animation. And then there is none. Yes. So that should be tail swish. Good. Save and exit. Foxo says random. No. Yes. No, that's fish slap. Whoops. Fish slap, Foxo says same difference, right? Oh my gosh, I'm on. Alright, so if it contains tail swish, it should do. Overlay. There we go. Okay, so now it will do that. And it grabbed what message from Foxo? Open file location. Foxo messages. Tail swish, where are you at? You've played Tunic. Super huge. Mega swish. Well, actually, hold on. 56? I think it's Foxo 56. Let's do Foxo. So 56. 56. 56.
Hey chat. I just want to randomly shout out labels. Sassy
Oh.
or snarky, can you do that for me?
Oops, that's the wrong one. 1, 2, 3.
Shout out.
So it's Foxo 59. 56,
Oh,
7,
she is
58,
hit sleep.
59.
You have to follow this adorable striped fluff.
There we go, okay. Wrong one. Let's try this one.
Hey chat. Did you know, in the channel points tab you can make any emote super huge. You should make that tail swish emote a meta swish.
It works! Alright, there we go. Now I can do the tail swish. Perfect. And then, yeah, save. Good. Water to prevail. Yeah. On torturing. Why are you torturing them? Why are you torturing them? That seems like an evil thing to do, and I've just lost my pen. Oh, no, I found it. I found it, we're good. You've been listening to Haste OST? That sounds like a good thing. Why would that be bad? Do they find it do they find the music lacking? Or is that not the thing that you're torturing them with? Because we're like an old married couple. Ah. Oh, gosh. So, immediately I thought of Guardian Blue.
Lumencal 3006, 165 is rolling a d20. They are going to make Puka tail swish until he's a helicopter, and the apartments above Puka's steampunk parts store.
Oh no, helicopter!
It's going to be quite difficult, but not
Awesome.
impossible. Roll an 11 or higher adventurer.
11 or higher. Oh,
The fates were not smiling upon you.
oh no. Oh no. Blooming cow. You come up to me and you're just like, you look like Tails. Like, well, I'm a fox. I mean, man, no. It's like, yeah, you're totally like Tails. You could totally do this. Watch me. And you spin around and attempt to do so. And you get your rudder going, but it's not fast enough for you to fly like a helicopter. And she's like, yeah, I need some lift. So you jump towards the edge of the cliff to get yourself some more lift. I don't know what happens after that. All I see you do is tail swish right off the cliff. I don't know what the additional help was on that, but that's immediately what I thought of. What was the additional challenge on that? What was the additional challenge? I didn't watch. And I need to have some sort of like system that adds onto it. Improv skills. It helps. You gotta do enough of it in order to actually improve it, right? Just like drawing. I'm not great at drawing, but if we do enough of it, we might get somewhere. Do. So I've decided against doing a I've decided against doing a what was I thinking? I decided against doing a one-sided blade. I'm trying the dual-sided blade that they have with them. Yeah. And now that I think about it, all the mistakes I'm currently making might be beneficial. So we're going to keep in all of these mistakes as we work through this.
Hey chat. Did you know the apartment you see right now is playable as a minigame?
It's a minigame!
And you give the chatters a link to the motion game Puka made?
Yeah, give them a link. Do 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 do. Slap. Hello. Slap me in the ears. This was a Wile E. Coyote drop off the cliff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Maybe this might help me out a little bit. Either that or it will hinder me. Don't know. Don't know until I fail. I like taking a Launchpad McQuack approach to some things. Because Launchpad at least tries to do things. Doesn't sit around going, man, I wish I was a pilot. He goes out there and crashes his first plane. Gets up going, I think I got it next time. Do 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 ba 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 da ba. Do do ba ba ba. I love this artist. Do do do. Ba 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 da ba. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. All right, so we really reached the hilt portion. Do 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 do. Come back to that. There we go. And then continuing on. Yeah. You should hear Fear of Dark. Interesting. They have a Bandcamp library. Got another genre question for everyone. Favorite genre of music? Chiptune. Chiptune, Overclocked Remix. Are kind of like in my area. I like those. Then I kind of need to bring that back. I thought I could. Someone said pretty. Who said pretty? Synthwave is pretty far up there. Oh yeah, I love synthwave. Synthwave is what really gets me in the mood to actually do things. Whether it's chores around the house or getting that animation project done. Synthwave, put it on and I'm moving. It feels like one of those 90s, what's the word I'm looking for? 90s, words. The things where you show progress getting done, but not everything getting done. It's like, do, get things done with the music. Get things done with the music. Alrighty. Alright. So, I'm kind of getting frustrated at this, because I'm not sure exactly what's happening. So, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do this save as. And we're gonna go save this as a media. And we're gonna do a test sword. We're gonna save this. We're gonna get out of Kira, and we're gonna go into not Photoshop. We're gonna go into Blender and see if we can do something here. Actually, hold on. New. 2D animation? Let me see 2D animation here. I want to do a image. 2D animation, 2D full canvas. Compositing, rendering. No. Let's go to draw mode. Alright. 3D viewport. Image editor. Let's bring in an image editor. 2D animation, general image, or UV editing. UV editing, we want to go to open, C, media, it should be here. Oh, yeah, that's right, I just saved it. Now! Hold on. I gotta open up Krita again. Where's Krita at? Krita. Open it up again. Open it back up again. Go back to there. I want file export as a PNG. We want to export it as PNG, tessword, save. Okay. Nah. There. Refresh. There it is. Okay, we have that. We have the image. UV editor, image editor. Okay, we're at an image editor, and we want to do paint. Okay, this might work. Hold on. Radius, 1 pixel. Okay, I like that. Mix. Paint hard, advance, draw, fall off. Here we go. Fall off. Custom. Actually, grab that. Grab that. There. Okay. And if... advance. Stroke. Spacing. Space. That. 7 pixels. Nothing. Strength. Stroke. And spacing. Fall off. Smooth. With smooth. Custom. Custom. What about there? Nothing. Why? Jitter. Advance. Fall off. Linear. Oh, we're just not getting anything in. Mix. Add. Hex value. RGB. No. Why am I not adding anything? No anti-aliasing. Accumulate. Nope. Paint. View. What? 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 How is it? What? Paint. Why? Why can't I see it then? Oh, everything is... Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Strokes, linear. Smoother. View. Weird. Stroke. Custom. Advanced. Okay, so that draws it. That draws it. But why can't I see it in real time? Is there something wrong here? N. Tool, brush, custom, cursor, image, view.
Hey chat. I can't read that well, but Puka did read to me the Guardian Blue fanfic of Zootopia. Have you read it?
Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We were just talking about that. Yeah, when you said you're like an old married couple, immediately I thought of a line from Guardian Blue. It's a good fanfic of Zootopia. I recommend it. I do highly recommend it. View. Show metadata. So why doesn't it show? That's interesting. Yeah. Trying to figure out why it wouldn't show. Image editor. 3D viewport, no. Paint, mask. No. It's not gonna work. Paint. Image, stroke, advanced, mods. Texture paint, weight paint. Anti-aliasing. I need to look it up. Here we are. Blender image editor real time. Image editor allows real-time adjustments. No. Real-time not working. If the image editor in Blender isn't updating in real time, it could be due to several possibly solution. Check backdrop compositing settings. Is rendered. No. Sure that the setting is enabled in the priorities setting. Priorities. Properties settings. Properties editor. Editing. Objects. Text editor. Node. Grease pencil. Weight paint. 3D cursor. New objects. Miscellaneous. Interface. No. You're not giving me anything. View, paint. Update automatic. What? Hang. Yeah, this is right where it needs to be. Hang. View. Update automatically. Huh. Wow. It's not. Interesting. It can't. Update automatically actually doesn't work. Oh. I had the same problem and fixed it by opening up the project with load UI. Unticked. With load UI unticked. And it was fixed. Seems like the same kind of bug with UI. Okay, load UI. UI. Really? Oh. Interesting. Huh. That's not working. Interesting. I'm gonna try something else. Don't save. I'm gonna try something else. I want to know if it's the version that's the problem. Viewer, image editor, open, C. Okay. Paint. View, sidebar, asset shelf. Okay, stroke. 1 pixel. Okay, that works. Okay, for some reason, it's the version. That's interesting. In 4.2, it won't work. Interesting. Alright, well, then we can do fall off, custom. Here. Go to there. Fall off. Yeah. Custom. What? Ah. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, cool. Cool. And then we want to put this at black. Okay, good. Put you there. Good. Anti-aliasing, no. Aha! There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Good. And then if we do a subtraction... Oh, why not? Subtraction? No. Subtraction of that? No. Oh, I see what that's... Okay. Alright, we put you at there. What is the erase then? Bum, 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 bum. Or do we do an alpha? And overlay add alpha? No. Add alpha, erase alpha. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Good. I want an accumulate, though. Now I'm getting somewhere. Finally. I had no idea how to do any of this, but now, just fighting through it, I figured it out. Alright, so there was a problem with the version. We figured that out. And we're able to erase certain things on here, which is good. Strength, we're gonna get rid of the strength on the pen, because we can do that a lot easier with specific pixels being in the way. So there we go. There we go. We don't have to press too hard. All we got to do is just delete some of this. Good. Good, good, good. I like it. What? Nope. Undo that. Good. I like it. I like it. Now I can go through here, pick at the exact pixels that I want to get rid of. There's no problems, no anti-aliasing. It's bad when Photoshop does a worse job than Blender. I mean, seriously, Photoshop, you're absolutely atrocious. All I wanted to do was no anti-aliasing. Make sure that the pixels were nice and crisp, and to drag a pen in a certain direction. Yeah, just drag a pen in a direction and get the color. But you can't do that. Nah, it can't do that. Why would it need to do that? Can't do that. Photoshop's a terrible. Okay, well now I'm lost. Why don't you work? I was doing fine here. Cursor. Yes. Nope. Add. Draw. Or mix. Maybe it's mix. Mix. Ah, mix. Okay, good. Mix, mix. There we go. Now we got ourselves what we needed. Now I'm doing pixel art. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da. Bum ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh wait, no, hold on. No, I want that. Thank you. There we go. Much better. Much better.
Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scrap, swans 4. Ace, deuce, scrap, swans 4.
Swans foul. Ace, deuce, scrap, swans foul. Ace, deuce, scrap, swans foul. Deuce, ace, deuce, deuce.
Scrap, one 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants.
Whoops.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Do. Yeah. I can do pixel art now. I feel powerful.
Coming out for a new point.
fact that I worked through it made it work. This is why I love diving into stuff that I don't know. It's just like, I don't know how to do that. It's just head first into it.
Buka, you and the puppies better have some water. Got to keep you hydrated or dehydrated.
Hydrate! I'm gonna be Boston Road. Alright. Chunky sword. Yeah, of course it's chunky sword. Buka, what you trying to do? Pixel art, that's what I'm trying to do. PS, is for editing, not creating. Huh? Photoshop is for editing, not creating. Photoshop is just silly. I can do better stuff inside of Blender if I'm gonna edit now. So silly. Alright. We have now the blade. Yeah, we got the blade now. We got the outline thingy for it. And now I kind of want to give it a little bit of a randomosity to it. So we have the gray there, but now I want to add in a little bit of extra stuff here. I do want anti-aliasing now, and that should give me a bit of randomness. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll give a little bit of randomosity to some of this stuff right here. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. I like it. Like it. Alright, and then I want to go back to this, and I want to bring in like a cyan, a bright cyan down the center here. Very good.
Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, who wants to come? 6 the point, who wants to come? 6 the point.
There we go, good. Now I kind of want to do a little bit of anti-aliasing, bring down the strength a little bit here too. Or do I not do that and kind of rely on some glow? Because I could take that and just kind of glow it up a little bit. Let's add in some other stuff here. I want to... Okay, whoop. There we go. Anti-aliasing. Let's bring down the strength a little bit here. And... Ooh, a little bit too much. Alright, bring down the strength way down. There we go. There we go. Very good, I like that. There we go, look at that. I like that. Very good. Oh, that's good, I like that. Alright, so from there, what do I want the hilt to look like? Maybe kind of like a bronze color, that might be good. Yeah, let's go take a look at a bronze-ish color. So we want there, and we kind of want to go into like a dark orange. Ooh, nope. Gotta be very careful with these pixels here. I'll probably have to go in a little bit and help out with the settings there for the hilt. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's go back to black and no anti-aliasing. There we go. I'm gonna want more of a hilt on here for sure. That's good. And then okay, good. Instead of mix, we're gonna erase alpha. Do 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 do. There we go. New one. Come here. That one. Thank you. Give me that. And then a little bit of anti-aliasing. Very good. That's what we want. Much better. I'm gonna put a little bit of brown down here just to give it some sort of like base color for it, and I might come back to add in a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Let's go into the gold realm. We want a bit more yellow and a bit brighter as well. Yeah, a bit brighter gold setting. Let's try this. Yeah, that's where we're getting at. Anti-aliasing, yeah, that's fine. We can always kind of go around the center area here. There we go. That seems about right. Can I go smaller than a pixel on here? Can I go 0.5? No, I can't. Okay. Well, I tried. I'm gonna want like a red gem set in here. Yeah, that seems about right. Then I kind of want a little bit of a gray tone to this. So let's do there. Yeah. And I kind of want to make a stripe across here.
Unknown 5,372 is rolling a d20. They are going to dump a water bucket on Pooks with less pans.
With less pans? What?
That's quite the task. Near impossible if you don't keep your wits about you. Your target is an 18. Good luck.
Huh.
Whoa, this is going to get ugly.
So, we're still out in the desert, I assume, right? So, it's pretty warm. So, in order to increase your speed, you thought ahead. It's just like, you know what? Take off the pants. So, you, in your underwear, grab the bucket. Try to come at me with a bucket of water. You toss it. I not only dodged the bucket, but you still didn't have any water. You got the speed down. You got close, but you really failed on that one. Oh. What a shot. Alright, I like it. I like it.
Puka,
I have created my first
doing?
pixel art.
You better drink some water. Hey chat.
Yeah, I better drink
Did
some
you know
water.
the apartment you see right now is playable as a minigame? Sassy
is.
or snarky. And you give the chatters a link to the motion game Puka made?
Yes, please, I'd appreciate
Did you know
that
the
if
apartment you see right now is playable as a minigame? Sassy or snarky. And you give the chatters a link to the motion game Puka made?
There we go. I'm so
Hey,
cool.
chat. The program Puka uses for stream is called Motion, spelled MT. ION. You should check it out. It's free and easy to use. Mtion.
Mtion. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this. I want to do a file, image, save as. Media. No, we want to go to 3D rendering, textures, Minecraft skins, created skins, and we want to do first ever pixel art by Puka. There we go. Pixel art sword. My bad. Pixel art sword. Because I've done some, I just never actually drawn it before. So we should be able to pop into here and get that moving. Just don't forget the drink. Forget the drink! Yeah, I need to go. Thank you very much for the water. I appreciate that. Make sure we got all this. Dump another bucket of water on Puka.
Hey chat, wanna hear a joke?
Nope.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef.
Ground beef. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. 2 legs, not no legs. Right. Hydrate. Yep, got that. Blossom Puka. Yep, got that. Make Puka. Tail swish. Like a helicopter. Yep, got that. Hydrate. Yep, got that. Roll. Yes. And hydrate. Yes.
Hey
Cool.
chat. All subscriptians are welcomed with fuzzy hugs.
Fuzzy hugs.
Fuzzy hugs. If you'd subscribe.
Subscribe. Oh.
Luke model. Alright, so this is what I want to do. I want to bring on in an atom. 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 Item. 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 Weird.
That outfit is not looking too hot right now. You need something that looks
Random.
prettier. Outfit change!
What number do we get? We get 39. Shulker Puka. Now, here we go. We want to do a... What is it? 38? 39. 39. 39. And then we go to... back to here, to outfit. Oh no, I don't have a torso! There we go. So, we now need... Oh, that's right. Now we need to get ourselves in... Item. Item. No, not TM. Item. There it is. Bring in item. There we go. Now we need to grab a picture. Let's bring on in a picture. We want to grab the picture from... Oh! Oh, I can have tabs now on folders. At least that's one good thing about Windows 11. I just upgraded it to it. But I can have tabs now on folders. Thank God. Oh, that has been a long time coming. Alright, we want doobie-doo. Puka Demise. We want Minecraft skins, created skins, and we want first ever. Yeah, we want to bring this guy on. There we go. Meow. There we go. Put you on over there. Now you need to get to first ever sword by Puka. Alright. So we have this sword, but we got a couple problems here. We need to fix up some of its geometry noting. Because it's got all these little floating things. I'm sorry, you did not scare me. It's a good try, though. One still. Wait, why is that one still? Because... I didn't have... it was selecting the 39 one? Not the other one? I think we have the other shulker one on a number, don't we? Or do we not have that one on a number? Do, 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 do. We go back to motion capture. Red, purple eyes. Do we have a shulker in here? Shulker. There's this one. A, I, U, E, O. A, I, U, E, O. Maybe. E. You simply replace the numbered one. Well, I think that they're very different. So we are going to move these two into there. We are going to copy this into there, copy here, and then copy this one in there too. Alright, come on. Interesting. Copy here. There we go. So now we have those in there, and we will add numbers to them. Awesome. Oh no, the eyes do work. Oh, okay, never mind. No, we're good. Alrighty, now this guy needs to have a little bit of a grid changement from 17 to... Since we had a 36, it needs to be 37 vertices. There we go. So since it has 37 vertices, we do need to fix around with some of the... Ooh. Hold on, not 37. No, if we have... No. Not 37. 33. 33 is what we need. That's right. Okay, 33, and then we need to take the deletion, and we need to adjust that a bit, because the deletion might need to have a greater math. Here we go. Bop, bop. Not equal? No. We want to do a math on this guy. This one here, we want to do a greater than. What if we did a greater than this on there? Okay. There we go, and that cleans it up a bit, because it basically says anything that's has an alpha that is greater than this, then it can work. There we go. There's a little bit of a chunk missing out of there, but that's fine. We're okay with that. We are okay with it. We will be okay with it. Oh, it's alright. Everything's still black. There we go. Everything was still black and sour. Yeah, it's my fault. There we go. So now we have a sword that works like so. But I do want it to do a little bit of difference in its coloring. So, let's go to texture. And we want this guy to have a bit of coloring. The coloring is going to be through here. Let's do... If we go to here, it's still the same, right? Yeah, it's still the same. Okay. We want to take this color and separate color here. We want to bring this into emission. We want to take the color, plug it into here. That'll give everything a type of emission. And we don't want that per se, always. Compositing. Okay, you're switched to that. Yes. Shading. And now we have everything emitting, but we don't want everything emitting. We only want certain areas. So we're going to take the blue section. We're going to plug that in, and that should at least get some of the just blue going. We're going to do a multiply. Actually, let's grab the image itself. I want to grab this. Grab you guys. Yep. Bring you out. So that way I can see what's happening with the texture itself. Let's plug you into here, and it should not change too much. Let's go with object and a 0.5 on this with a closest. Alright, so that'll get us close. Radio. Now we have all of this stuff that we need to fix around with. So we got that, and now we need a math here. Math addition and multiplication. I found out that brightness and contrast don't quite cut it when someone wants to do a specific on some of the stuff. But it does do a little bit better. Let's do a clamping on that. No, we don't want to do a clamping, but we do want to do a min-max. Bring you over to here. We want to do a minimum of 0. Alright, so we want a minimum of 0, and then we can... Ooh, okay, we want a maximum of 0. There we go. And then we can bring this guy up as bright as we want it to.
Hey chat. Think of a number between 1 and 100. You got the number in your head. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Here we go. Was your number 41?
What? Did you read the text on the screen, or did you actually guess it correctly? Yeah. All sorts of little things I can do with Foxo. Dibby. There we go. So we got an addition, we got a multiplication, we have a maximum of 0, so that way we don't do some other things. Alright, we want to grab the red as well and bring that into here. I want to grab the red. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that with this. If we do that there, and then we did a add here of this into there, of this into there. Okay. I need to isolate just the red section. Alright, why am I not seeing the red section here? Because it's right there. RGB, hue saturation value. Hue. I was able to grab a specific hue out of this, and I can't remember how I did that. How did I grab a specific hue? Did I grab a map range? I think I grabbed the map range. And I did this into there. And then did this into there. And then instead of doing this, I wanted to grab, let's go from 1 to 1. And then... Okay. And that might do it. Let's grab a little bit more. Nope. Nope. Multiply. I'm gonna stand down. What if it was 0 and 0.1? 2 Still grabbing that section there. Hmm. Interesting. Can I do a map range on... Oh, clamp. Clamp. We don't want clamp. Why is it grabbing those, but not those? Yeah, that's not grabbing correctly. RGB? Oh. Oh, right. Oh, right. That's a problem, too. No, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's right. No. RGB. Red. Zero to 1. And then to 1. Red. Or what I do is I grab from red, green, and blue and plug that into that value and say anything that's not that. Invert. Invert. Okay. But now there's no adjustment. Actually, let's go put you there, and put you there. Interesting. So getting that red section to glow isn't really helpful. Oh, or there's another... Oh, there's another problem. Oh, I didn't realize it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a problem. Oh my god. That was a problem. That was a problem. Okay. Right. So, map range, red. For that. If we did a hue, saturation, and value, and then we grabbed, still grabbing only that small bit. Well, I'm just gonna have to rely on just that then. That's okay. We can do that. Plant. Okay, and then we can add that into there, which should give us both sections, right? No. Add maximum? No. Because now this doesn't come on in too. Mix. Mix color. You with you. And we need to do an add. Nope. Oh. It's an ad, but it's not the ad I want. Unless... No. Okay. Okay. That's still an ad. Right? Then we multiply. Bring that on in. Nope. Bring that in. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Much better. Now we can go back to this color here. And that should do the same results, but with less there. Good. Layout. I have made sword. Go there. Come on. We don't need to lag out. Come on. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Stop it. Stop it. Quit it. Quit lagging. No. Quit it. There we go. Save. And then go to here. Jeez. Talk about unable to move around. Oh. Yeah. So I got sword working. Sword work. Good. Very good. And then we can move you into position over here. Shift S. Selection the cursor. Move you down a bit. There we go. Much better. And then, well, I might want to shrink it up just a little bit. There we go. Much better now. We want to put that on that bone. Control P. Bone relative. Give this all a save. And there we go. Why are you playback speed? Sync to audio. There we go. There we go. Check it out. Oh, we can attach the shield too. Let's get that up on there. Right there. And then attach that to this bone. Control P. Bone relative. There we go. Give it a save. Now we have Luke. Good. Now we'll be able to bring that into the animation. Will be a pretty simple. And then we need to work on creating stuff for Anderlex next. Yeah. Working on stuff for Anderlex next. That's what we need to do. Feel like the Shogur was a little too ambitious for her Magic Mirror. I mean, anything is pretty much too ambitious for Magic Mirror, honestly, because Magic Mirror is not meant to be a huge program for everybody to use. It's made by, like, a single guy. That's it. There's one person working on Magic Mirror, and the fact that there's been continual updates is fantastic. I would like there to be a feature inside of it that allows the some of the animations to be transferred over to motion. That would be fantastic, because the facial, I feel like the facial expressions work a heck of a lot better in VMagic Mirror. I cannot get the expressions to work properly in any other program. I say, hey, can you lip sync it to just the audio for me, please? And it does not. It can't. I have not found a V2 program that allows me to just use the audio for the lip syncing, because it doesn't work. The facial expressions, can't get those to work. Yeah, not sure exactly what type of program I should use for things that get this easy of a result. VMagic Mirror works fantastic. Valency, hello, how you do? Oh, so we got Luke done. And then I guess I could next to make the magic particles, and because we got the smoke particles that we need, and I can just apply those to the sword. So we got the sword here, and we can literally just take this another smoke node animation thingy, duplicate it, and say, hey, can you apply yourselves to the sword instead? Ta-da! And then, where are you? 0. Bop. Playback every frame. Item mesh geonode. Yeah, where did you go? Let's increase your scale too. There you is. There you is. All right, so you're there, but I want your scale to go in the Y. No, Y. X. Maybe the X. There we go. Unrotate? Nope, okay. And then, what if I rotate you, like, here? No, that's not gonna look either. Location... No. How do rotate? How does rotate? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I rotate rotation? So in geometry nodes, I want to be able to rotate rotation. You need its object transformation. Here you go. Absolute. In terms of rotation, yes, add. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Okay. That might work okay. There we go. And scale on the Y. No, on the Y. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So now we need to kind of like shrink it up a bit in terms of, what, z-axis? Yeah, bring it down a bit. I want to do a -1. There we go. Alright, so now the sword can flame a bit too. There we go. So it's got, actually, let's go ahead and have it be a frost sword. It's got the blue on there already. It's going to be a frost sword. But yeah, check that out. So now the particles will move with the sword. Good. Let's double check, make sure they're all working just fine. Maybe a little bit more in that direction. And then Z, no. There we go. Give it a save. Yeah. Nice frosty sword. Let's get out of the seizure-inducing. Stability. Let's get some stability.
That outfit is not looking too hot right now. You need something that looks prettier. Outfit change!
Stability. We want... which one? Hula? What?
Did you know the apartment you see right now is playable as a mini game? Sassy or Sarky, and you give the chatters a link to the motion game Puka made?
Yeah, and if you press that link, you can play this inside Motion, as long as you got the Motion app, which is free. It's free, by the way. Alright, over here. Change the outfit. There we go. Got a hula on. Hula skirt. Just about as grassy skirt as the peach one. Got about as much grass as the peachy one. Isn't that right? Luke's all done, I believe, and then we just need to make Anderlex, and we are done with the animation, finally. Finally! Do-do-do-ba-do-ba-do. Oh, goodness sakes. What do I need to make now? Oh yeah, there was an there's something that's kind of failing, isn't there? Puka effects. Yeah. Puka effects. I need to figure out what the hell is happening with one of my effects down here. It's all broken now. So, what this guy was supposed to be doing was going upward with its extrusion. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay. We need to figure this out. Alright, so this is the problem here. Let's focus on you. Focus on you. Bring in the color. Whoa. Alright, what the heck is happening? So it's still got its noise removal, but I'm not sure exactly how this is supposed to be working anymore. Because it's supposed to take... It's supposed to delete things from a circle that goes upward. Separate geometry. Yeah, there's that separate geometry, because this should be all just one item, right? Yeah, that's all one item. Okay. So, what the heck is going on here that for some reason it's not doing that correctly? Let's take all of you. Yeah, let's take all of you and just go away. Let's take all of you and go away. Because I'm not sure what that's even doing. Alrighty, let's go ahead and grab a curved circle. We want this. Duplicate that. And then we want to take that curved circle and we want to kind of extrude it upwards, I guess. Let's take the curved circle. Is it separating instances? What is this separating? Faces. Okay, it's separating faces. So let's take this curved circle and curve to mesh. If we take this curve to mesh and then did an extrude mesh on top of this in the Z direction only. So we put a 1 on this guy, and then we plug this right into there and extrude it upwards. Nope. Edges. There we go. Okay, so we have an extrusion
Luca,
upwards, at least.
Get some of that H20 in you.
H20?
Got to keep you hydrated or dehydrated.
Not H2O, H20. It's a lot of hydrogen. Hydrogen. Got so much hydrogen. So it's extruding upwards, but it's not extruding a bunch of faces. It needs to have a bunch of faces in a certain direction, though. So how do we get a bunch of faces on here? I would think that I would need to do a bunch of subdivisions, but I'm not sure I should do that. Because that's going to cut downwards, and we don't want to cut downwards. We want to cut long ways. So how do we cut long ways? Like, the only way that I can think of is to get those guys to go upwards. Maybe if we go vertices. If we go vertices upwards, that might be okay. So what if we did a... curve to points. So what if we did a curve to points and then extruded those vertices? Can we do that? Or do points to mesh? No, we can't do points to mesh. Realize instances? I don't know. Can we do that? Nope, we can't do that. Somehow I gotta get these guys to be a curve to points, and then we need to do evaluated. Okay, evaluated. That's fine. But the points aren't coming out as a mesh. They're just coming out as points. Curve to points. Curve to what? String the curve. Curve to points. Points. Points to mesh? No. What about to mesh? To mesh. Curve to mesh. Volume to mesh. Curve to mesh? I don't know. Does that work? Oh! Oh, no, it still doesn't. Still doesn't work. Because it's not counting it as a curve. Curve to mesh. So we're still on that problem there. If we did a delete geometry edge, only edges and faces, what would happen there? Oh, hey, that works. Okay, so we do a curve to mesh, and then we delete all of the edges, and then we just get vertices that we can extrude. There we go. Good. Yeah, there is no loop cut inside of geometry cones. A loop. Yeah. There is no loop cut. So, then we get the vertices there, and then we can do a grid here. We can do a grid. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. So we have the that thing bringing things on in. Let's take the grid, and we want to say how big it is. So the curved circle is that long, radius. Okay, and then we want the grid to be that big, right? And we don't want it to be any more than 2 vertices big. Okay. And then we plug the grid into instance on points. Actually, we've only done an extrusion. We don't have a bunch of points on it either. We need the distance between these points to be the same as the other ones. So the radius, grid size needs to be that. So grid size. Alright, so grid size is that, but the grid size also needs to be... I need to see these things. Gosh. There we go. The grid size needs to be also the distance between the gaps. So, curved circle needs to be the resolution. So, radius or grid size needs to also go into the curved circle here? No. What is controlling its resolution? Oh, it's not. Oh. Grid size. So if we plug this into here, that's not going to help me, because the curved circle needs to have a proper distance. How small can this grid size go? Okay, just 0.3. Good. Okay, curve to points. Okay, that's not going to help. Curve to mesh. Curve to points. Points to curve. Yes. Alright, there we go. So now this needs to be a length. And that's the grid size of this guy. Okay. So we got the grid size there, and we got the grid size here. Plug you in. Curve, circle, radius. Okay. Curve to points. Points to curve. Curve to mesh. Delete geometry. Extrude those points. Extrude, and then now we need to do mesh to curve, and then we want that curve to points again here, and we want that point system to be that size again. So that way on the instance thing here. So let's increase the size of this guy. And then when we do an instance on here with the grid, it'll get the grid in the right spot. But we want these as the points, and that gets all of the curves properly. However, we do want all of those curved points to be transferred. So, curve to points. Okay. We want to do an align rotation to vector. We're gonna see how well this works. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. No. Okay, that one doesn't work at all. Tangent, and then normal, no, okay. Tangent, normal, rotation. Bum 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 bum. Alright, let's take these ones as tangent and rotation into there. Actually... Okay... Why do you work? Why do you work? Okay. So, just the rotation from here is fine. Now we just need to rotate rotation? Rotate rotation, maybe? I'll take this guy. We want to go local, and we want to plug you in. And then... What? Nope. Why? What? 90 degrees. There we go. There we go. And then... Actually, what do we get when we do that? Oh, we don't get anything. Okay. Yeah, we get nothing. Alright, so... Grid size... Yeah. There we go. Now we want to take that grid size and change it up a little bit more. Rotate rotation. There we go. Let's see here. If we bring down the radius size, that should work fine. Yes. And then if we do the Z coordinate. That should be the extrusion, right? Extrude that much? Yes. So now we have a that we wanted. All right. Why are you backwards? Why are you backwards? Multiply -1? No. Do do ba da ba da. Do 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 do. I'll plug you into join geometry. Okay, we're gonna do this to there. And then that should give me something. Actually, let's go to here and give it a save really quickly. Is it gonna give me something? Realize instances. No, come on. You better give me something. Oh, realize. Yeah, realize. Duplicate. There we go. Much better. Now we have a proper grid size. Don't know why that all screwed up, but yeah. That was kind of terrible. Uh-oh, there we go. Give it a save. Yeah. Alright, so what am I skipping over on this guy anymore? I'm skipping over anything? Possible height. Oh. What does the Z do then? Does Z do anything? Oh. Okay. That's why this was -1. Okay, now I get it. Alright, there we go. And then, because this doesn't refer to that, that refers to that, right. Okay, so possible height is what we want to grab from here to plug into the extrude mesh. Possible height, we do want to turn that into a float instead of an integer. Yeah, float. Float. Where's the float at? Float, 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 float. Float like a goat. Where are you at? Am I stupid? Ah, there it is. Okay, possible height. There we go. Bring that all the way down. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't need it that tall. There we go. Possible height, extrusion. Extrude mesh. There we go.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world. Roger, General.
There we go. Much better. Alright, give this guy a save. That's all set. It's all fixed. Good.
Flippy here. I'm okay. Check your G diffuser system. Open the wing.
Alright, let's see who we can raid into. Wanna see. I also want to see if this is going to work for... I have never had end credits ever work before. Is this going to work now? Let's see. I turned it on. I don't know if it's actually going to work. We will see. It doesn't look like it. Are you going to work? You going to work? No. Screw you too. Yeah. Not there.
It's quiet.
Not sure why it's not working. Never have I ever had an end credits to work properly. Ever. Don't know how to do that. Let's go ahead and see what we're gonna raid into. Raid button, raid channel. Work. Coming from above. Alright, we are... There's a bunch of people that we could raid into. Possibly. Let's see who in the following, if we haven't raided into somebody in a long time. Most of the people are rather recent.
Hey chat. Can you swish your tail? Me and Poopa definitely are good at it.
Yes, just a tail. Let's figure out. Maybe not following. Run into someone we've never ran into before. Brr. Hello! Hello, a fox guy. You are just in time for us to be raiding on up.
Get this guy off me.
They look to be doing some art. They look to be just doing some art. Yeah. I was just randomly running this little... Yep. Let's just try randomly somebody here. Alright, never raided into them before. We'll do that. Let's get the raid message on up. And we will head on out. Thank you all for coming by. We will see you all later. A little too far out. A little too far. A little too far. There we go. Nice, good distance. No, there's the raid message. If you don't have the emojis, just grab the text. We will use that for sure. And I've got to make sure that... Oh, wait. That's right. I'm streaming from my main computer right now because something wasn't working right with the streaming in the transportation of everything. Yeah. Transportation stuff wasn't working right. Hopefully the stream got better.
Okay, I'll admit it.
Controls, yeah. Alright, I'm going to copy current address so that way I can jump into that here. Paste. Browser. And see about that. Raid channel. No. No, I want them. Oh my gosh. Gimme. No. Did it work? Did it raid out? Minimize. Rated, and yes, that's right. Ah. I need to go to here.